Welcome to the QT Gossip Podcast, where we flip the script on gossip, turning negativity into positivity. Join us as we redefine the conversation, focusing on the good, the inspiring, and the uplifting stories that shape our world. It's time to change minds, one positive gossip at a time. Let's dive into the stories that make us smile, inspire change, and celebrate the best in people. This is QT Gossip, where good news is the headline of every episode. Now, it's time for Tea Time with the Queens. Or Panel of Queens. Your local hacker, Diva Queen Bee.
And the star of the show. I'm just kidding, Dave. I had to do it.
Everyone. Your microphone is in your boobs again, girl.
My microphone is always in my boobs. It finds it comforting there.
Oh my word.
It's comfort.
Welcome everyone. Welcome to the QT Gossip Podcast, where we flip the switch on negative gossip, turning it into positivity. And today we have a very awesome show. So, what we're going to do is we're going to start it off with a little icebreaker brought to you by our beautiful button bitch, Mr. Captain Jack. What do you got for us today?
Well, let me see. If the buttons would actually work correctly, we'd have a whole lot of clapping and a lot of people enjoying themselves tonight. I don't know why it's not working that well for me today. Anyways, so I had a few things for the Queens to get involved with tonight, and one of them was just to play a little classic game of Never Have I Ever. So, if you have not ever done this, you are to raise your right hand. If you have done this, you need to raise your left hand. Audience, you're more than welcome to participate in it as well if you feel the necessity to do so, to let us know everything about you, because we're greedy for information like that. But I'm going to come up with a few questions, and I want to see what everyone's reactions are. So, Queens, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yep.
All right. So, never have I ever tried to talk my way out of a speeding ticket.
I don't remember the hands.
So if I did do it, it's my
Left
left
is
hand.
yes, left is yes, right is no.
So I
all
have
right.
not.
How about out there? Okay. So no. So, all right. Yes. Okay. So it's a mixed bag. It's a mixed bag. All right. Never have I ever lied about enjoying a friend's cooking.
I don't think I have.
That's pretty sad when people you let, oh, this tastes great. I mean, so what? Come on. So Queen, if you didn't like it, you just straight told him it's garbage.
I'm very blunt. Yes.
There you go. All right. Never have I ever forgot to tip a waiter or waitress.
No. You don't forget to tip those people. Mm-mm.
All right. Let me see. Never have I ever forgot to add a new toilet paper roll when I used the last of the TP.
On a regular
think I-
damn basis.
At
it
least you're
sucks.
honest. I appreciate that.
It sucks because
regular
then when you
bank.
go back to the bathroom and you realize you forgot it, you're
Then
screwed.
you're stuck
Girl,
there.
that's
I'm-
called
hey,
being
my-
over 50. You don't remember a damn thing.
I'm always the
Absolutely.
I'm always the one stuck in the bathroom. I need toilet paper.
I walk out to go get the replacement roll. Hell, I turn around, start wiping down the kitchen counter, come back, get something to drink. Forgot what the hell I walked out for.
Mm-hmm.
How about never have I ever tried to get a discount for food, even though I liked the food, complaining to the manager?
Nah.
No.
Never a discount, but I will complain if it's not done right.
Oh yeah, same. I
All
have
right,
to.
all right. Let me see. Let me try to think of one. If you guys can think of one, that's fine. That's perfectly fine too. If you can think of one, while I'm still trying to think of one. These are just off the top of my head. Let's see what else. Let me see what else. What else? What else? Never have I ever laughed at somebody's joke, even though you thought it was stupid.
Yes, I laughed at their joke.
Make them
I
feel good
laugh
about
because
laughing at the
it's
joke.
stupid. I laugh because it's
It's about
stupid.
making them feel included.
There you go.
Mhm.
How about never have I ever? Oh, here we go. Let's go back to the days of school. Never have I ever cheated on a test.
I have not.
I had people trying to cheat off me, but I ain't cheated on no test.
There you go.
Mhm.
I was too scared of my
Let's
mom.
see. This is for the
Amen.
this is for the ladies. Never have I ever tried to flirt with a cop to get out of a ticket.
Oh, I straight up did that when I was in my 20s. Hell yeah, I did.
There you go. Just straight up. Yep, it's happened.
Sure
Am I the
did.
only one that
Let
has
me
not
see.
done anything with a cop? Well, besides dance on a table with one, but that's about it.
Well, hell, if they well,
Wait,
you
what?
well, you know,
Can we
that
dial that
could
back?
be another whole conversation on society.
Well, that's
You
a
did what on
that's a
tables
whole
with
other.
a cop?
I danced on the table. With
She
a cop.
danced on
Yep,
tables.
Sure did.
I've tried to get out of numerous
Mm.
tickets, apparently.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Quite
Never
time.
have I ever showed up late to work and punched out early just so I could leave.
Oh yeah,
No,
I
I
done,
never punch.
I done
never
went to
punch
work
out
and
early.
stayed in the sick room all day. Guess take it deep. Let's get something deep
There you
now.
go.
I can't afford to punch out early. Sadly.
Let's see. How about does anybody out here have any of the never have I ever questions? If you have one, I can bring you to the microphone real quick. If you have one, go ahead and raise your hand and I'll get you out here.
Looks like
Let's
Christy
see.
does.
Okay, let me raise. Hopefully, I can get the microphone to stand up this time. It didn't work for me last time. Oh, there it goes. All right. So let me find you, Christy.
Wait. I got one. Never have I ever got caught picking my own nose.
Got caught picking your nose. No, I have not.
I have
Is it
never.
okay
No.
if it's adult or
You
age?
just gotta think
It's
about
very.
it.
Well,
We
I
are
was
an
thinking
adult
because
show. We are
if
18
my
and over.
nose is
So
dirty, I'm just gonna.
Okay.
If you want to look at me, I'm just gonna clean my damn nose anyway and wipe my hands. So if you want to look at me, I don't know if that's getting caught because if you want to stare, you can
I'm already
stare.
here, hacker.
Did you get caught picking your nose, Hacker?
What?
Never.
Yeah, I
I'm
haven't either.
classy. I use tissue to blow my nose properly.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. So do
all
I.
right. So
honey.
Miss Christy, why don't you go ahead and give us your never have I ever?
All right. Never have I ever was at a club, got picked up, and went to the bathroom when my partner was still there.
Oh no, not
I
me.
have not.
Oh, I never did
I
that.
have not.
I was close.
You're close. Do you have any more? If you have any more, you're welcome to say them.
Never have I ever gotten so drunk I couldn't remember the next day.
Oh,
I
yeah,
have
I've done
done
that one.
Oh hell yeah, I did that.
Yep,
I
That
I've
think
was
done
we
that
all-
one.
that was my whole 4
Yep.
years of college.
And that's why you graduated top of your class, right? You don't even remember
Oh.
doing it.
I ain't gonna say all that on the live stream, but yeah, I got out.
All right, any more, Christy?
Let's see. Never have I ever casted a curse on someone because they pissed me off my whole life.
Well, considering I can't cast
have
curse,
not.
I would have to say no.
I didn't hear
I've
what she
cursed
said.
people out before. And never have I ever casted a curse on somebody that you're upset with.
Oh, I done casted some
I curse
curses.
people
I'm
out.
gonna tell y'all some
I've
stuff
said
because I got a
curses
little bit
to
of everything
people,
over
but
here.
yeah.
Somebody say something bad about you, you better write it on a piece of paper, put it on your shoe, and walk on it for 10 days.
I burn
Alright.
it with a black flame candle.
There
I
you
can
go.
tell you some things.
Does anybody else have any of the never have I evers? No? All right. Thank you very much. We do appreciate that. Hang
was
on a
good,
second, and I
Christy.
will get you.
Mhm.
And I don't know why it took you off the net. There we go. Let's see. Which one does? Okay, there you go. Thank you. All right. So let me see. Never have I ever. Never have I ever. Oh my goodness! I don't know how to word that
You
one.
might have just ran out of steam on this.
I might have. So it's very, very possible. All right. Let me see. So, well, that's what I've got. It's 11 minutes. So I stretched that one about as far as I can get it.
Never have I
Yeah.
ever stopped up a toilet in a public place and didn't tell somebody.
I have not.
Okay, hold on. Here's the thing with this.
Why-
Here's the thing
Why
with
do you look
this.
at me like
Okay?
that?
Where do you get this?
I have not.
I don't know.
In the hell?
Here's the
Is
thing.
your
with this,
is your
okay?
have not on a technicality?
Yes, but here's why. I went to go to the bathroom, right? Here's the technicality. I went to go to the bathroom, right?
Lord.
Okay. My
Oh my
work
God.
my work toilets are already kind of messed up. So when I went to go flush it, it flushed. But after it was flushed, it started exploding. The bathroom completely flooded. It wasn't even my fault either. Like it flushed. It
All
was
you
gone.
see down the
I
hallway is
started-
the Royal Queen Doo-Doo going flying.
No,
floating.
no, definitely not. But like literally, all I did was just flush, and then
Ooh, poop
Um,
river. Brown
and then I started
water.
walking out, and all you hear is this kaboosh, and everything just like starts exploding everywhere. It was horrible. It was.
And to quote Eddie Murphy, and then that big brown shark came.
On that note, it is time to get to the show. Thank you,
Absolutely.
Captain, for doing.
It's enough time talking
our
about this
beautiful...
shit. Let's talk about something else.
Yes. Thank you so very much for the awesome icebreaker. It was really fun, and I'm sure next week is going to be even funner. Ladies and gentlemen, we have quite an interesting show. So before we get to the meta gossip and the real life gossip, there's a couple things I'd like for you all to know. Today is very unique in its own self. And here's why. The 4th of April, which is today, has a lot of special holidays. And would you like to know what these holidays are?
Ooh, I know you got them for me, girl. Come on now.
Girl, you know I do. The national holiday for April 4th, International Carrot Day. Anyone here like carrots?
No, I don't like carrots.
They are good for eyesight.
They are good. They are good for eyesight. I'm a carrot person. I like carrots either way, but I like them most when they're like covered in brown sugar and like, you know, just dripping.
I
so good. So
Don't
delicious.
eat them cooked, but
Oh, I love them good. I love them in all ways. Another national holiday, National Hug a Newspaper Day.
National what?
Hug a newspaper.
Hug? I thought you said that hug a newspaper.
Hug a newspaper.
I heard something
Someone
about
literally.
I heard something about hugging a newscaster, or is that just a
Nope.
joke that somebody was doing on
New-
TikTok?
newspaper. Newspaper.
That would be how
Yeah.
you read Instagram, local hacker. I'm sure it said newspaper. That would
Well,
be.
I'm sure if you consider it.
Oh no, no, it was a newscaster and he was making jokes like, "Don't hug me, don't hug me." Anyway, whatever.
I'm
don't
sure
know.
at least if you think about it, newscasters are like newspapers, but why is it Hug a Newspaper anyway? This one literally says Hug a Newspaper. They could have gotten it wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's not. But here is my favorite one. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? It's Burrito Day. That's right. You heard me.
Today's Burrito Day.
Ooh,
It's
you know what?
Burrito Day.
Now I want a burrito.
Everybody loves burritos.
It is Burrito Day.
You know what? I'm gonna have to text my son. Bring me a burrito.
It is Burrito Day. What type of burritos do you like, Miss Diva?
I do not like burritos.
Girl, same. Same. I don't like
No,
burritos.
I like enchiladas, but I don't like burritos.
Same. I think burritos are just too much breading.
I think it was too much breading for me. But I do like enchiladas, though.
Wait a minute.
enchiladas are good.
Too much breading. It's a flat tortilla.
It's just,
Yeah,
it just
it's
tastes,
the
yeah,
tortilla.
it's just kind of
It's
thick.
the
The
texture.
tortilla.
It's the yeah.
And the enchilada, I
why
can
you
get
gotta
the
make 'em
sauce and it kind of
homemade.
thens it out.
That's why you do a burrito bowl.
Yeah.
You get everything that's in the burrito without the
Oh,
tortilla.
amen. Now that I do. I do have.
I do
yes,
do?
I'm not gonna say. I knew you were gonna say
There's
that.
the queen
Man.
ship flying. No, never mind.
Oh my word.
It's just
Here we go.
he's just brown nosing.
He is brown.
Captain, we got a million of them on there. Okay, good.
Oh my.
I'm
word.
sure you do.
What?
Hey,
What a
Diva.
trip. What a trip.
You know what you see when you look in Captain's toilet?
What do I say?
The captain's log. It's funny.
Stardate 493.7.
Oh my word. Well, that is the fun national holidays that I had for today. So, Miss Hacker, since you were in charge of our awesome meta gossip, what do you have for us this week?
Oh, doing a lot of arguing with the Electric Spoon about the new islands. Who has the new island?
New island.
They're so much better
Brina, you
than the
got the
old
new
one.
island? I am so mad.
Yeah, my bot has it.
So
But I
tell us a little
don't.
bit more about this island. Like, what is it?
It's a futuristic island. It's so much better than the pink, you know. There's just so much going on with the pink one. The new one is classy and elegant, and it's such a better vibe than the one that they had.
A lot of people
Can't
like
wait to get
call
it myself.
Call the pink one. What do you call it, Captain? Candyland on crack. That's what he says.
Yeah.
Yes, the
Just
Candyland
spewed
on
out a bunch
crack,
of stuff
yes.
everywhere.
Oh, interesting. What else?
And
you
then,
got
and then
for
we
us?
got the Tri-Mesh worlds. I personally, there are some good Tri-Mesh worlds. I love the Wrath of Ra. It's one of my absolute favorites. It was done by Purple Ren and Evil Smirk. He's
one's
amazing
a
with
good one.
scripting, and it's a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun there, but like they're trying to turn meta into VR chat, and you know, if anybody hangs out in VR chat, it's so glitchy. So
And I have
glitchy. My son
noticed.
begged me to go to this bar with him, and so I went, and like I literally couldn't turn around because my whole headset was doing this, and it's like I love the way that we do things. Like there's so much amazing things that we can do the primitive way, and like I'm just personally I'm not too fond of the Tri-Mesh that they're bringing in. I mean, yeah, looks more realistic, but you know, are we trying to become VR chat? This place is gonna get so much glitchier than it already is. What they should have done is, you know, I love doing the way that we done, and people are doing amazing things with what they're doing in the metaverse, like Dropshot and his spiders. They're so realistic and move in such a way that would creep anybody out. Like Jim Putin was on the show last week. I'm so mad I missed it. Unfortunately, I had to go to Baton Rouge, so not too fun. But you know, the way his birds and everything just flies so realistic, and like his water is amazing. Like the primitive way is good, just like they should give us more capacity and more ways to build bigger worlds than to just blender. Like personally, I don't really like the Tri-Mesh, but that's just my opinion, and everybody has their own opinions. But I mean, there are, as long as if you do it the right way. But turning Horizons into VR chat is just, I'm not fond of it. I'm really not. Yeah, they come out with some good ideas, but I like the way we've been doing things.
Mm-hmm. I personally have
in
gone
my
to
opinion,
a
they
couple of
should
Tri-Mesh worlds. I've gone to a few Tri-Mesh worlds, and the same way that VR chat glitches, where it literally feels like you're being thrown back and forth everywhere, has happened in these worlds too, and it's been very.
And since then, we've had a lot of issues in our worlds because of bringing into Tri-Mesh.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll be able to fix those glitches and we'll be able to, get rid of those feeling like you're being thrown across the room type of issues. Ugh. Those things suck.
Yeah. And especially somebody who has motion sickness and all that moving, it's going to make it limited to who can actually come into your world.
Yes. I've also found out or heard that there's an update to, I believe, Oculus Quest 2 and the Pros, that if you have the ability, you basically have the ability to lay down now fully in bed and set your headset to a specific setting to where you can play now fully laying down.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. My son, he sleeps in his headset. Like, he'll lay down, watch a movie, and he'll just out.
Has anyone else in here fallen asleep with the headset on? Has anyone done that? I know you have.
Fishing.
I caught you several times.
Fishing.
It's always the fish you have up there. Yeah,
Captain's birthday was the first time I fell asleep in the audience. It was very embarrassing. Yeah. And everybody just left me there. I woke up to kids.
I know I'm boring.
Sleeping.
My birthday is nothing.
See,
special.
I forget with the Pro on. I've actually been places and I forget because my eyes be like, and I've like just be in. We got all these expressions, and I really just fell asleep, and I felt bad, right? But I wasn't snoring because I've heard some people on here snoring when they fell asleep.
Oh yeah,
Tokyo snores. Tokyo snores.
I wasn't doing all that.
If you know Alone in Tokyo, he snores like a crane. He's always falling asleep everywhere. I wonder what happened to him.
Very well-known builder, and he even made a world specifically to fall asleep in, where you can go into these worlds, you can sit in this bed, a chair, a separate rooms where you can go in and actually sleep. If you want to sleep in the Oculus headset, you could go to this world and you can go sleep. And he's there almost every single night, and I kid you not, I catch him in there to where he's now locking the door, and he's being smart because you have the ability to lock the door, and he's never locked the door. I used to go in the room and I used to record him and I used to, have some fun with it, and he'll be in there just talking. He talks in his sleep, and you can have a full-on conversation with him, and then he'll just randomly wake up and he'll be like, "You did do it." Yeah, I did do it. I caught you. I took pictures and recorded. I did do it. And because of that, now
doesn't he have a whole page just to him just sleeping?
He sure does. Yep. He has a whole Discord page just for him about relaxing, sleeping in the clouds. So
relaxing is
sure
very
is.
relaxed at that point.
He is extremely relaxed. Heck yeah. Do you have anything else for us, Hacker, about anything meta related?
No, that's about it. This is the whole Tri-Mesh and the glitching that's going on because of it.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully they get those fixed. I want to welcome everyone who has showed up. Thank you all. If you guys have any questions, comments, feel free to write it down in the chat. And if you have any questions for us, write it down in the chat. And Captain will pop you up to the little stand over here where you can ask us any type of questions during any time of the show. So Miss Diva, it is time for the real life gossip. So what you got for us this week?
I am actually going to announce the real life positive gossip about my own company. So, as some of you may or may not know, Mogul Mindset Incorporated, we were honored to be nominated for a 2024 Webby Award for our Bonnie and Clyde remake video. And so for those that may or may not know, the Webbies are the equivalent of the Oscars and the Grammys, yet for internet. And this is the very first year of the metaverse category. There were 13,000 entries, and we were one of the top 12% selected. And so we are up against Roblox in our category, and Warner Music Group. We're against some big wigs, but we're right there. And so I wanted to recognize now our world creators that we use for the actual video, because not only did I nominate my corporation, however, I think it's very important that we pay it forwards to creators. So each of the creators and each of the team members that have been with me since day one, they also went down as collaborators, so they can say on their personal resumes that they're 2024 Webby Award nominees. So I wanted to recognize Jordan the Twin 2 and Matt Lowe 3D and Shinzy 7D for their worlds that we use. They were nominated along with me. I want to recognize Chomp and Stay at Home Dad, who did the video production. Jordan again, who was in the video. And then I want to recognize team members. We have two that have been with me since day one building the corporation, and that's Sweetest Flower and Lady V. They were nominated as well as collaborators on the Webby. We have Writer's Pen, Shorty BSD, Seeing Phil, Level Up, and then our tween president, Jane, loves you. Jane also is down as a collaborator because we wanted to ensure as a young person that she'll be able to say that in her tweens, she was nominated for a Webby. So all of them are down. And we were nominated by the International Academy of Digital Arts and Sciences. So we're going to ask everyone if they can vote for us. There's 2 awards. There's a judge's award, but there's also a People's Choice Award. So we're asking that you vote for us on the website. And you go to www.vote.webbyawards.com. And it's also on our Instagram and our pages. So we're asking for your vote to help us win.
That is so cool. Now, how does one
You got my vote.
Yeah, for sure. How does one get a part of the Webby Awards? Like, how were you just randomly selected, or?
You have to. Well, first, I just want to mention this. I almost forgot. Just want to mention very quickly. This year is a big deal with so much going on in the internet. So we were very honored to be announced. Snoop Dogg's nominated this year. Taylor Swift, Marvel Comics, the Barbie movie, Disney. Meta is nominated in 2 categories, and you got Mogul Mindset and my whole team. We holding up the Metaverse category, y'all. So we winning it. We taking it home May 13th. So. This is something that I spoke to a lot of creators about in terms of business. I know that often you'll see things that come about, but the Webbies are a very central one. If you're really serious that you want this to be your career, anything to do with internet design, you want to ensure that you and your company get involved. So you pay a registration fee. Our company has investors, so I'm not going to kid you. The fee is not cheap, but we do have investors. So we were sponsored for our fee. So you pay your registration fee. You submit your work for each category you'd like to be submitted for. And like I said, it was 13,000 entries this year. The judges take about 4 months to review every entry, and then they come back with an announcement on who were the top 12%.
That is so cool.
That's a big
And then you take it from
accomplishment.
there. Yeah, so we're hoping and praying. So May 13th, the dream of mine would be that, we're able to get to where we need to be. So I would love to see everybody all together for the first time at a international award ceremony. So that's pretty awesome.
Girl, if
so
you invite me,
that's what
you
we're
know
hoping
I'm
for in
coming.
May.
I'm gonna get a
It's in New
fancy
York
ass
City.
dress. I'm only 9
So it's in
hours
New
from
York.
there. I got you. No worries.
So I'm very proud of them. I'm very proud.
Heck yeah, that is so cool.
But anybody, I encourage everyone. I'm like, not everything is on the up and up, but that's one of the ones for your, if this is your career, you want to try to get something like this under your belt.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
it's a
And I'm
big
sure being able to
accomplishment.
get sponsors helps that a lot too.
The key, exactly what you're doing now with the QT podcast. You have sponsors that are sponsoring. I started off last year with getting sponsors, and it started off with advertising and small things. And then before you know it, you start getting clients and people see you have potential, and then things start coming in. But there's a solid group that we have been, close as all get out since last year, and they've always been there. And two of them are sitting in the audience today, and that's Lady V and Sweetest Flower since day one. So they're my left and right arm right there. And Lady V is my assistant, and Sweetest Flower is our chief of arts and architecture for the company. So,
hey, girl, hey. That is so cool. Well, we want to, here at Queens Talk Gossip, obviously, we want to congratulate you and all your hard work that you and your team have done. We are so very proud of you. And I'm sure the Metaverse and all of anyone basically here is super, super proud of you. So let's get some confetti for our team here. They did such a great job being able to do that accomplishment 100%. That is so cool. Well, ladies, let's get straight to it. We have an awesome guest for today, and I'm super excited to be able to talk to him. Please help me introduce Daytona Vibes.
Hey.
Hey, Daytona. Welcome. We would like to obviously welcome you to the QT Gossip Podcast. How are you today?
I'm amazing. Thanks for having me. And
of
I
course.
appreciate the opportunity to chat with you guys.
Heck yeah. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Daytona Vibes. I'm originally from upstate New York. But as the name sounds, I'm in Daytona. I've been in the metaverse since 2021, like December. And I got in originally and was looking for just to see what was going on, and I found that my niche with building. So I've been building pretty much since February was my first build of 2022.
Wow, that is so cool. So what is the world that you would like to promote today? Is that the world that you're talking about?
Actually, yeah, it's my first world. It's currently called the Space Hub Arcade. But honestly, with my worlds, I have right now 100 and I think it's 120 or something of that nature, 100 and something worlds, and out of
Wow.
the worlds, 38 of them are still underneath my title as owner of them. But with those worlds, that was my first. I usually tend to recreate worlds. So once I make a world once, as times change and things change, me and my building partner, Miss Sweetest Flower, we go back and we work in worlds and make worlds better.
That is so cool. Oh, he might be glitching.
Oh, I think we lost him.
Yeah, I think it's a glitch. We've all been. Has anyone else been experiencing glitching in Horizons recently? Has anyone else been doing that?
Yeah.
I've been getting black box like no one's business.
Again, since the whole tri-mesh, it's been a lot more glitchy.
Yeah, it's been pretty bad, and it's been bad enough for it to basically mess my headset up.
But this is why Meta didn't want to just spring it on us all to begin with, because it would have crashed the server. It's the whole reason why they didn't want to give it to everybody all at once.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but I don't think they were quite ready to release it yet.
Well, they tried.
I mean, even that, like,
gave it a
even that
college effort.
there are a lot of people out there that, even though that it also doesn't help that there are some people out there that have tri-mesh that shouldn't probably even have tri-mesh, and half the time when they're posting all these worlds, there's a reason why they're not supposed to have it. It's because it's not ready for them yet. It's purposely glitching. So it's kind of a lot. It's a lot.
Well, maybe what we can do is, if she is on the spot, we have his business partner here, building partner, Sweetest
That is
Flower. Maybe we
true.
could get her up for a little bit until he's able to get back on.
Oh, he's back on. Oh, okay.
Are you back? Okay.
Actually, you know what? We are going to be able to do that anyway because we have more than one seat. Hello.
Okay.
Hello. Here's a where'd she go? Oh, there you go. Here you go.
Right
That's
here.
for you.
Where is this
And then
man?
I will put up a seat for you. Boop. There you go. Right over there.
Well,
Can
you
Look at that.
There we go. All righty. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure I had the mic on correctly.
Look good down there.
You look good over there.
Hey, girl.
Hey, baby.
Well, welcome. So, how long have you and Daytona been working together?
It makes exactly 1 year as of the second, April the 2nd of this year. It makes 1 year. That's how long I've been on Horizon. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you.
Of course. That is so cool. So, what type of projects do you guys like to work on?
A lot of different venues. I've been working on doing a lot of scripting for other people and helping with that and just learning and just kind of honing in on my scripting skills. That's something that I really enjoy. But, as far as the stuff that we do together is we focus a lot on artists. The company that he has, his LLC, is called Metagenre Music. And he's back, so he can tell you even more about it.
That's a
Welcome back.
great partner right there. You did a great
Right.
job.
Thank you very much. As always, got my back.
She sure
But
does.
yeah, I Metagenre Music, where she left off at. So Metagenre Music, when I first got into the metaverse, the first thing I noticed is that I went to one of the original clubs in this space, which was Vivid by Danica. And when I went there, I saw all these signs that said, I do not own the content. I do not own the content. I do not own the content. So I was like, this club is really cool, but why is this I don't own the content up everywhere? I found out it's because of copyright issues. So that was when I saw that being a situation, me, like in my past, I was an artist as well as I started an independent record label. So I had connections with independent music, and I always wanted to support in real life independent artists. So I saw an opportunity for independent music to be in this space to sort of alleviate the problem of these club owners having, I do not own the copyrights. I do not own the copyrights. Why not make this an underground space to allow underground artists to have their music heard as well as perform? And it just kind of grew from there, just trying to actually continue to make use in clubs, as well as put artist music in other clubs to make sure the music, this could be a spot to grow independent artists.
That's so cool.
Did your concert that Danica had?
I actually did. That was one of the.
I was there too.
First,
I was there
that was
too.
one of the first concerts I saw in the metaverse.
I went to the after party too.
Yeah.
That was a night.
Yeah. And
hanging out with D-Lo Diamond Man.
And Danica's one who taught me how to do
that
it,
was a night.
honestly. So.
That is so cool. I've always wondered if they ever had like, how some people do, shit, I can't remember their names. My brain is fried, y'all. Concerts, like, so I've always wondered if people in Horizons have ever, I know, like, we've done filming.
That was the only concert that I've ever been to and ever seen in the metaverse, except for like Horizons concerts.
Yeah,
well, they did one concert here where Post Malone did one, and he came in as an avatar and met people.
See,
oh,
that's
really?
What I heard, but like I personally, unless famous people, which I would totally understand, and if I was, I would do it too. If famous people are undercover, having a different name, different voice, because they can do that, and to come in and to be a normal person like that, to get away, maybe, but like to have them come in and like you can actually meet them, like,
hang out with them, right?
Avatar, yeah, that would be amazing. Like. Ryan Reynolds.
I met somebody, but it wasn't in here. It was during poker.
Yep.
And I actually played poker with him at a poker table. Yes. I was invited by a friend of mine. I went to go to his table. The table was now full, and I was sitting 2 people away from him. And he went by a different name altogether. But this is my claim to fame. I got to play poker with Robert Downey Jr. with Iron Man himself.
You know what? I could see him playing poker. I can see him.
Oh, he
playing
was a
poker.
kick.
Yeah.
He was a lot of fun. Didn't talk about his work or what he did. He just, casual conversation with people. That was it.
So, so, so I have a question. When you were mentioning something about 2021, what would you say, Daytona, in terms of? Because I know you are just a great creator. What would you, from 2021 to 2024, what would you say has been, from a builder's creator's perspective, one of the strengths you've seen in terms of Meta, and what do you see as one of the key areas of opportunity for Meta?
Great question. I think the strength is the ability for us to be creative and pretty much do quite a bit with what they offer us. So I think that this world and this space and the way that the system works, as far as I have no tech background, I have no background in anything artistic. I have no art degrees. I can't even draw. But as far as coming into the space, I was able to pretty quickly learn how to manipulate the shapes and build. I think that's the key. I think that's like the big thing that Meta's doing right. It's simple enough that a person who's layman, who has no background in any of this at all, can get in and learn it hands on. It's a simple system to learn. I think some of the areas of opportunity would be the capacity issue. I think that's the biggest challenge to most builders, is being able to really fit people in space. Because even if you, like, for me personally, I know in other spaces you guys were mentioning earlier, other platforms where you could fit 100 people into a place, but us being limited to only 32 avatars at tops, and you being one of them, it gives it's a room for improvement there. I know I've kind of gotten around it by being creative and linking worlds in order to get bigger capacity on events. And that's I think if any other creator who wants to throw events, that's be an idea to link the worlds together. But I shouldn't have to do. I feel that it would be better if I didn't have to go work around.
Right.
So, for someone who is learning to build or do something that you like, how your dream was to be in the metaverse and to create the certain things that you've done, for someone who wants to do that or who is trying to start something, what would you recommend, or like some advice that you would give them?
Just do it. Don't stop. It's not. Honestly, if you really want to do something in this space, there's not much stopping you. Just definitely have a vision of what you want to do, and attack it. If the situation changes and you want to go in a different space with it, go in a different space with it. But there's no real limitations. I think the biggest thing the biggest advice I can tell somebody is, run your own race. Like, don't really try to come in here and compete with other creators and do a better version of this, or it's like, I think that's the easiest way to get tripped up in here, is when you come in and you get influenced and inspired at the same time, and when that just messes with your own creative juices. It's great to be inspired and influenced, but make sure that you rein it in, and just run your own race, do your own thing, whatever it is that you're in this space to do it. I think that's probably be my best advice, because that's kind of what I did.
Okay.
Can you hear me now? No?
I can.
Nope, I cannot.
Well, we're in party mode, so we're gonna hear.
Horizon glitches.
Gotta love those glitches.
But
You can hear me now? Hey, that's what I'm
Hey.
talking about.
okay.
That is what I'm talking about. Thank y'all for letting me know. Much appreciated. Well, that's really cool, especially with, with all these people that are newer, that are like about to come I predict that we're probably going to get more people coming into Horizons, just like, you know, how Christmas people always get their headsets and the first thing you see is come join Horizon Worlds. Like, it literally has Horizon Worlds on the box on Oculus. And to have new people come in and try to you know, create things that they're wanting to do, like how Diva came in and built a empire, or Hacker with her building of, you know, mansions, goodness gracious. And people with shows, we have Barcode, who is a part of Cinematic Films, which is Horizon World's first ever production company, and they produce so many TV shows and commercials that are hilarious, and Captain with his shows that he does, and just with everyone who comes together to create a better environment in general in Horizons, to be able to build and to try to not just get their name out there, but to learn themselves. I myself used to build, and then I stopped building for a long period of time because I had other things I wanted to work on, such as, you know, filming and promotional work, and now QT gossips, and I'm now getting back into building and it's because of hearing everyone who has been on here, the builders that we've had on the show, talk so highly about how it's really good to be able to get out there and build and to, you know, create something that's your own and not have to mimic or try to compete is very refreshing. And with some of the worlds that I'm building right now, although I'm not as gifted as some people like Hacker or Captain or you, like anyone in general, I'm so proud of it myself because, you know, that's something that I created, and I turned that circle into a diamond with multiple different pieces, and I have no idea how I did it, and it's a lot of capacity, but I did it, you know? It's something that you're doing, and it's pretty awesome to be able to be a part of a building community like that. So it's pretty interesting, pretty fun.
So Daytona, what would you say are your? I'm just curious. What would you say are your? If you had to pick your top three, what are your go-to shapes when you begin a build? What do you begin?
Ooh.
What are your top three go-to? I thought that was an interesting question.
That is a good question. Yeah.
Very, very interesting, which is cool. The square is always my number one. Like most of my worlds are square based. My second shape will be the hexagon.
The square and the hexagon.
Okay.
We gotta start asking that question. Square and the hexagon. Okay.
And then my last shape is the pyramid. So all of my worlds are gonna have the squares, the hexagons, and the pyramids.
That's interesting.
Do you have like a specific, you know how some people have their own little, what's it called? Their own little sign or symbol, or like their own little
logo.
Not really a logo, but more like a, how do I explain? It's not
stamp.
A signature. Thank you. My brain is so fried. Do you have your own like type of signature that you technically worlds that whenever anyone goes in there and they don't read the name, because some people don't like to read it and they know that that's your signature, that's what you always like to do? What would be the one thing you always do?
The spaceship. There's a spaceship flying saucer.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
I just thought about
there's
that.
a flying saucer and all your worlds.
Yep, every last one of my worlds.
No kidding.
Saucer. Whether it's in the world, under the world, or above you, it's always there.
Where's it at for the Wu-Tang? In the Wu-Tang world, where's it at?
Cool.
There's a Wu-Tang one. If you look in the sky, there's a Wu-Tang above. It's going back and forth.
I'm too busy killing people and cutting off their heads to really notice the aesthetics, but I will.
If you look up, I suggest you protect your neck because somebody gonna come along with the sword and slice your head off. So just be careful.
That's really funny. I love those type of stuff. Like, you know how Disney does their, like, you know, hidden Mickeys? You could definitely do something so fun with that, like a hidden saucer everywhere. Try to find the most saucers, you know, that'd be so fun.
Have you all ever been to Daytona's Wu-Tang world?
I haven't, but I kind of want to go now.
You have a group, my gosh. If you have a group of friends, I cut up in there, don't I? You have to go. If you have a group of you, it is so. We had a ball. I mean, we had so much fun. That is a fun world. I love that one.
It. Yeah, that's actually the name of the world is the Mystery of Chess Boxing.
I call it the Wu Tang.
Yeah, but yeah, it's definitely that world was a fun make. I partnered up originally with that with one of my best collaborators, Ben. He goes by wow, why am I saying his real name right now? My apologies. He goes by Blender. Blender is
Oh, Blender.
yeah, is who I partner with on that world. And as far as the like when I asked him, I was like, because I don't do a lot of heavy duty scripting. I do script, but not heavy duty scripting.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked him, I said, Blender, in this world, I want to be able to like decapitate people and make like blood come out, and he was able to figure it out and script it out so that your avatar completely explodes and it's just like blood and guts.
No,
and heads
It's so
off.
much
kidding.
fun. We have.
Wait, you
It's
were
a
saying
lot.
my head will fly across the floor? You're telling me that?
Yeah. It's like
your
you
head
get
gets straight
hit by
cut
the
off.
sword every. it's
No,
like
I'm so ready to go.
It's fun.
No,
Is the show
I
over
gotta
yet?
see that.
No.
no, I gotta
Okay,
go
me
see
too.
that.
10 more
It's
minutes.
fun.
10 more minutes.
10
That's
more
my
minutes.
favorite.
All right.
So
Who's
fun.
going with us? Who's going with us?
All your worlds
Well-
are great. However, that one was the most fun. I had a ball.
It's currently being worked on. So right now it's closed while we work to get it updated. Some things happen, but it'll be back open soon.
So
We'll
here's
have to
the
go when
question.
it opens.
Whenever your head flies off, right? Wherever your head lands, is that where you're looking? Because like that would be really cool if you could do that too.
Well, it's like basically what happens is you get respawned somewhere else, but
Mhm.
but everyone who like when you get killed, everyone else sees your dismembered body, but you're respawned away, and then you come back and
That is
the body
so cool.
disappears.
That's
Yeah.
fun. I want to chop
So you
someone's
got
head off.
anything new that's going to be on the
I
horizon?
know
Something-
it's amazing what people do now here in the metaverse and the how far we've come from what it was back when we first opened to what it is now, and what people are able to and capable of doing now is just beyond me
Oh,
personally.
yeah.
And again, we don't need Trimesh, but hey, that's my opinion.
Yeah. As far as the new worlds, I think you asked about anything new. The new worlds that we're working on is going to be an update of that world. So that be on the lookout for that one. Name still undisclosed, but there will be
Wu-Tang.
there will be an updated Wu-Tang world. It most likely won't have Wu-Tang, but it's going to be the same concept and it's going to be much better. It's an update.
Ooh, I'm excited to see this.
Yeah, they wasn't cutting no check. They not cutting the check. We're not going to continue to promote. But at the same time, it's going to be
Alright.
dope. It's still going to be dope.
Okay.
And it's got independent music in there now. So it won't have Wu-Tang music. It'll be independent rappers.
I'm gonna roll with it, but I'll
Yeah,
have
it gives
something.
you
If I'm not
opportunity.
happy, I know how to take it to the suggestion box. I'm just letting
There
you
you
know.
go. There you go. But just make sure when you do it, don't watch your back because the sword might come and get you. So you gotta be careful. Yeah. And this one might have ninja stars. Just let you know some other weapons besides the sword.
Ooh. Let me tell you, I can throw some ninja stars in
There
real
you
life.
go.
And meta, I'm not sure, but we'll find out. Yeah, we'll find out. I've tried. You know what? I don't need to talk about my ninja star throwing in real life. That's a whole nother story. Let's just say it was somewhat traumatizing, but it was okay. We did okay. But
Is
I
that
just want to
more
say
or
thank you
less
so.
traumatizing than the bathroom story?
Oh well, well,
So
it's
we-
kind of equal.
We should have
Kinda equal.
told today our YouTubers and our Twitchers on live stream. We had a lot of good, I'm just saying, bathroom jokes. They should have took a shot. We should have had a shot word today.
Oh yeah.
We
That
need
would've
that
been
for
a good
next
one.
week we're gonna do that for
Yep.
our live stream because we had some
Okay.
good ones. All roads led to the bathroom. Besides you, Dick Daytona, you were the bright spot.
I appreciate that.
That
But
is
Spoon,
awesome.
Wait a minute.
Spoon, you said
Why didn't
You said
he get to
bathroom.
play Never Have You Ever? What the? We need a special
Give him a-
edition.
You know
Give him a
what? We
question.
can here's the thing. We have a few minutes left, and we can play Never Have I Ever
You're in
again
the
right
hot
now
seat
for
now.
ice builder, if you will. Let's play some
Um,
Never Have I Ever.
Yeah, let's play.
make you try to think
Let's
of some
get
more
Daytona a
things? All right.
question.
Heck yeah.
Since you threw him under the bus, Captain Jack. Go ahead.
I didn't throw him under the bus. I didn't say a word. Let me
Never
see.
Have you ever scratched your ass and then smelled your finger?
Really?
I have not. I'm
Hell
a
no.
classy lady. I'm a classy lady. Captain's
I don't
not raising
understand
his
why
hand,
people
so
smell that finger.
he might be.
I
Why
wasn't
you even
asking the
smell your
question. He
finger
was
when
asking
people
him.
on Instagram
So.
do that? I'm like, why are you doing that? And why are you smelling your finger? Just tell us a pet
Oh, I've
peeve
seen
by my
horrible
face.
video.
Look at my face.
I've
I'm
seen
like,
horrible video of people down in like Tijuana and whatnot, and they're serving juice, and this guy was filming this vendor from behind. He reached his hand down his trousers, started scratching. Not only did he lift his hand up and sniff, but he was looking for something to wipe his hand off with, and he put it in the juice.
Jesus Christ. That's
Oh,
what I'm
Lord.
talking
And I'm
about.
like, that's why never
That
to
is
eat
disgusting.
any of the street food, never to drink any.
Juice
But
would
No,
you
you
know-
call that? Junk juice?
You know, the
that was from
positive
under
side
cheese
about that,
juice.
the positive,
This,
that's
this
so
juice has a little twangy.
Mhm.
the
Little tangy
positive,
there.
A little
Little
wangy?
tangy, twangy.
A
y'all,
little wangy.
the
I don't
positive
know where
side
the
about
show
that,
went, but it went somewhere.
the positive side about tangy,
Ball
tangy
sweat
nasty
soup.
juice is that, most people aren't going to
His
drink it
fingers were
anyway,
clean.
so it's less carbs, less sugar. There
Ugh.
you go.
Hmm.
I'll be on a juice diet.
You have
What
another
is-
never have I ever?
I'm trying to think. Let
While
me see.
he's thinking, what
Yes.
is your biggest pet peeve?
Oh, that's a good one. What's your biggest pet peeve, Daytona?
Oh, my biggest pet peeve would probably be lying.
In real life and in metaverse.
Lying.
Yeah, lying.
Oh,
That's a
absolutely.
good
one.
I'm with him. I'm with him on
Ooh.
that.
Real life
That's
and
a good
metaverse.
one.
Yeah.
That's a good
Okay.
one. Just
That is a good
lying.
one.
Can't stand a liar, cheater, or a thief.
What about
Yep.
you, Miss Diva? What is your pet peeve?
My pet peeve in real life. Let's see. Oh, well, my husband take a long time to tell a damn story. I love that man. I've been with that man for 31 years. But I was like, man, get to the end. Get to the end. Sweetest Flower loves him too. Don't tell Alan I said that's Sweetest Flower, but it take him a long time. So that's my pet peeve in real life, but I love that man. And then the second one is,
funny.
I would say in meta, there seems sometimes to be an intolerance of things that are different. And that's
Ooh,
what my
okay.
pet peeve is. Not always embracing of the differences.
Okay,
I wish people
okay.
would come together more and more quickly. It's just virtual.
It's the
Yeah.
differences that make everything fun. Yes,
Well, I
me.
mean,
True, true.
meta in itself is
Make it
pretty
interesting.
What about you, Miss Hacker? What is your pet peeve?
The same lying, cheating, and yeah, lying and cheating.
Thieves.
Thieves, yes.
What about in
Scratch your
meta?
life, find a thief. That's what they say.
Same thing in
that's
meta.
my worst. Yeah, same thing in meta.
Hacker
Lord
got
knows
robbed a
I have
couple
that
weeks
issue.
ago.
Oh,
Yeah, it is what it is.
I think one of my obviously everyone's always gonna say lying, cheating, and all that stuff. But I think one of my smaller pet peeves is when you brush your teeth and you spit in the sink and you don't rinse it out. That shit's disgusting, dude. Just
Ew.
just wash
Yeah,
it
that's
out.
annoying.
That's a pet peeve. That's a pet peeve. That's a disgusting pet peeve of mine. Now in Horizon,
Mine's when I really got to go to the bathroom and some chick blew up the toilet. That sucks.
And take a shot.
It's always a bathroom joke.
Take a
No,
shot.
and-
We are totally doing that one week.
We are. We're gonna get so drunk.
We're going to get off this
and-
stage drunk.
Yeah, we are. Now in the metaverse,
It's a good thing we
I
can't
think
fall down
my
here in
pet
the metaverse.
peeve- My pet peeve in the metaverse would be, when people come up in your face, like although it's not real life, but like when people ooh, and you tell them to like back away or get away, and they don't do that.
Oh yeah,
Don't do
it's been
it.
so long since that happened, but yeah, that is annoying.
Yeah, I had that happen to me not too long ago, and I'm just like, can you? I know that we're avatars, but I do still have a personal bubble, which you are slightly breaking. So just
You're
back
you're
it up
majorly violating right now.
just a tad bit. Just back it up just a little bit.
But
And
can we
you're like,
put
oh
that
my
thing
God.
on? Don't we
Oh
have that
yes, you
thing?
can put your
It's
boundary
been so
on.
long.
Yeah, you can put your boundary on, but I can get in that boundary anyway, so you can try to keep me out your
Yeah.
personal space. But hey, I'm in it.
Mhm.
She
I
will
haven't
put
had that
inside
happen
you.
in so long, but
My
yeah, that
pet
is
peeve is
annoying.
the way people, some of the way people come at you. And I was at a club the other day, and a guy came up to me and started talking shit to me and got mad because I talked shit right back to him. How you gonna come up to somebody and start talking shit? Oh, I thought you were somebody else.
That is crazy. I don't know about that. How
all
about
the
anyone in
time
the
we got.
audience? Does anyone in the audience have any pet peeves? If you do, write them in the chat and let's see what your guys' pet peeves are.
What your real life or your meta pet peeve is, or both.
Mhm. Mhm. But
Oh.
it's been a man. Why am I'm always broken, y'all. These damn glitches. Let me tell you. You good? Am I good now? Can you hear me now? Yeah. Perfect.
Mhm.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, Daytona, we want to thank you very much for coming to the show. We are so grateful to have you on here. Keep an eye out for his World Spotlight video that I will be posting on YouTube. I will be going to his World Spotlight world that he created and requested, and I'll be making a promotional video for it. You will be able to watch that on Miss Queenly Leo on YouTube, so check that out. It's called Queen Royalty Productions. But yeah, so Mr. Daytona, where can people find you if they wanted to get a hold of you or talk to you or just ask some questions?
You could always reach out on IG at Daytona_vibes on IG, same spelling, with the Z at the end. Or you could always reach out on our website, which is metagenremusic.co, online, from anywhere.
Awesome. And what about you, Miss Diva?
Well, I'm just going to ask everyone this week to make sure you go to www.vote.webbyawards.com and please cast your vote this week for Mogul Mindset Incorporated for our 2024 Webby Award entry. And again, we have voting through April the 18th.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Can you vote
What
more
about
than
you, Miss
once?
Hacker?
No, they'll only let you vote once, but
Oh,
we'll take
darn.
your vote.
Man, what a shame.
You can see me on your local Hacker 31 Instagram.
Alrighty. And then we have Bronina, who is our amazing and perfect web man right over here. You can find him on Instagram underneath Bronina_CRS. He does amazing promotional work, awesome videos. He's hilarious. Please check him out and give him a heart and a like and a share and just show him how much you care. Along with our spoon bot up on top, that is our live stream bot, which is basically but he always runs away at the end of the show every time. That is being run by Mr. Electric Spoon. If you would like to get a hold of him or talk to him, you can talk to him through the Oculus app. But yeah, he is a very good person for our live stream. And Captain, what about you? Where can people find you at?
You can find me on Instagram at Captain Jack Morgan 22, just like the name says, with underscores. You can find me on YouTube and follow me on my YouTube channel at Captain Jack Morgan. Or you can find me here at in the metaverse at Where's the Beef, Bingo at the Black Pearl, just about anywhere that you want to type in Captain Jack, I'll be around.
Awesome. And I am your host, Miss Queen. And you can find me on Instagram, Miss Queenly Leo1, just like on here. You can also find me on YouTube with the 2 different accounts we have for Miss Queenly Leo1 for the promotional videos and QT Gossip Podcast or Queen's Talk Gossip Podcast, where you can catch our live stream and our recorded streams for the show. So we all want to thank you so very much for being a part of the show, and we hope to see you next week for another awesome special guest and a really good time and a very, very interesting special guest, which is going to be Miss Diva. You do this to me every week. I'm going to do it to you.
Excuse me, I got an excuse. I got nominated in my company for a Webby Award, so I didn't have to remember anything. I got excused from homework for the week. Hey, Sue, girl, I got excused. My mama said I couldn't have to do no homework.
You don't do no homework?
My mama said I was excused.
Okay. Well,
The
you're
dog
excused. Our guest for next week is King of Miami.
King of Miami, the king of gaming.
So catch us next week for an awesome topic, along with
Thank you,
probably a
Daytona.
very fun theme. Again, let's show some appreciation for Daytona for being a part of the show. We all are so grateful for having him. You do an amazing job in the metaverse, and we are so happy to have you a part of it. Keep doing the awesome work that you do, and we hope to see that new world so I can chop Miss Diva's head off. Anyway, thank you again for coming, and we hope to see you next week.
Thank you, everyone viewing from home. We appreciate you.
Thank you for joining us today here at QT Gossip Podcast for the best of the best info around. Join us again every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or watch our live stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember, as we close the mic, open your minds to new horizons and the door to countless possibilities. Until next time, keep chasing your dreams.